Hi guys, my name is Maria and I am the Associate Director of International Graduate Programs here at the University of Tampa. Thank you for your time today. Thank you for joining us. So I will be talking about the university, about Tampa Bay Area, about programs that are open for international students. We will also cover the internship opportunities, jobs after you graduate, and at the end, when I'm done with the PowerPoints, just bear with me, I'll be open to your questions. So thank you so much, and let's get started. So the University of Tampa, private middle-sized university right in the center of downtown Tampa. So this is pretty much my window view. This is the beautiful plant hall building. This is how the university started in 1931. Henry Plant, very famous entrepreneur. He built the railways in Florida. He was actually pretty much the guy who discovered the state of Florida and converted into the swampy areas with the gators into the very successful business center. So this was built, the University of Tampa initially was built as a hotel and very fancy one with electricity and bathtubs and phone in every room. So then in 1931, it was converted to the University of Tampa. So this is how the university started its history. We definitely built a lot of amazing facilities around it. But yeah, this is initially the University of Tampa, right? And as you can see, all those tall buildings were right in downtown. This is me, pleasure meeting you. So I work with all international graduate students. So I am responsible for the recruiting. I process all the documents, make sure your applications are complete. I'm also part of the admission committee. So if you will have questions along the way, very simple, it's just me all the way. So reach out. We can schedule a Zoom meeting, we can schedule a call, short emails. So yeah, by all means, okay? This is my email address right here, and I will repeat it a couple times during the presentation. So like I mentioned, the University of Tampa, founded in 1931, and we consider it extremely old in Florida because Florida is a new state. We are in historic, beautiful downtown campus, and for you, it means safety, first of all, and then walking distance to your internships, walking distance to your jobs, so very convenient. Diverse student body, we represent all 50 states and more than 130 countries on campus. Everybody pays the same tuition fee. That helps with diversity as well. So this is exactly how we wanted our students to feel. We don't have in-state tuition, out-of-state tuition, international state tuition, so it doesn't really matter, are you from the state of Florida or a country far, far away, everybody pays the same, $663 per credit hour. Boom, and here we go, covered competitive tuition fee, right? We have a great number of STEM programs because Tampa Bay Area, we have huge demand in STEM jobs. That's why the university is trying to mirror the current situation. So we already have a good number of STEM programs and we keep adding. I will talk about it a little bit later. And great job opportunities. First of all, as I mentioned earlier, Florida is a new state, and we are in top 10 job growing markets in the country. So this is the right place to be. We also have Office of Career Services. So they are responsible for on-campus event. They invite companies, they organize job fairs. So they do a lot, and you just have to be proactive, participate, and network from the day one once you're here. Top industries in Tampa Bay include healthcare, finance, supply chain technology. Tampa International Airport is the best airport in the United States and the third best airport in the world. So we'll probably be a first entrance point to the country. So that's pretty cool. Tampa Bay is home to 20 corporate headquarters with over $1 billion in annual revenue, 8 of which are Fortune 1000 companies, and almost 500 foreign-owned companies representing more than 40 nations are established in our community. So this is exactly the diversity I was talking about. A lot of countries, a lot of people, different cultures, different education, different background. This is very important for our community. And again, the university is absolutely representing the Tampa Bay area diverse vibe. Tampa leads the state in high-wage STEM jobs. In the past 5 years, local IT jobs have grown at nearly twice the rate of overall average job growth. The region has quickly become the hub for IT companies of all shapes and sizes, and there is still room to grow. So as you can realize, the job market is blooming. This is the right place to be, and based on the data that I received from the Office of Career Services, 98% of international graduate students are working during the first year after graduation. Fun facts about Tampa Bay area. Tampa is #1 best small tech market in North America. One of the top 10 best American cities to work in tech. For those of you who are interested in this field, Tampa has more high growth companies per capita than New York City. That's pretty amazing. Tampa region holds 20% of the state's IT positions. The list of the leading IT companies in the Tampa Bay area, and Tampa employs more than 356,000 in financial and professional services sector. Another fun fact, 10% of the nation's Fortune 50 and 9% of the Fortune 100 companies' services operations are located right here in Tampa. About the university, so most of our graduate programs are business related. We have very strong Sykes College of Business responsible for all the business programs, and we have MBA. So I added MBA here because our MBA program does not require work experience. Okay, so it's pretty much same level of education as a master's programs. It's just more broad business degree. So MBA with 10 concentrations: MS in accounting, finance, our STEM program, MS in marketing, entrepreneurship, cybersecurity, information technology management, Master of Science in business analytics, a new program recently STEM approved. The first intake will be in fall 22. And for those of you who are not really business students, you can always do Master of Science in Instructional Design and Technology. Very popular educational STEM approved program, Master of Science in Criminology, Criminal Justice, and Master of Science in Exercise and Nutrition Science. Accreditation worth mentioning, we are regionally accredited by Commission on Colleges of the Southern Association of Colleges and Schools, and business school has also the ACSB accreditation. So for you, it means if you want to transfer to another university, or if you want to do the PhD as the next step, all the classes, all the courses that you took here will be counted. They can be waived if you do another master's. So yes, that's what the accreditation means. Why University of Tampa? I would say definitely our faculty. We have amazing professors. So all of them are holding the PhD or the highest terminal degree in their field. They also working professionals. So for you, it means you get that networking right in the classroom. So when the time is here to start your internship, or you will start thinking about full-time jobs after graduation, even your professor in the classroom can give you pretty valuable advice, because they are in the field, they're working professionals, they have those connections, so they can assist. Peers diversity inclusion, very important. A lot of students from different countries, interesting point of views in the classroom, so interesting connections you're establishing, and those friends you'll find here will probably last for quite a while. Practical case-based educational methodology. This is the US way of teaching, so all the programs, research, all the cases that you will be dealing in the classroom, everything is real company, real life related. So we have a lot of companies or representative attending the University of Tampa as your mentors. They come to the classroom, they can teach, they can, you know, give you lectures about the companies. Yeah, and you can work for them as internship, as a part of internship after that. So the networking is a huge component for us. So we really pay a lot of attention. So especially international students will be able to work after they graduate. Academic reputation. University of Tampa is it is kind of prestige university in Tampa Bay Area and in the state of Florida. Private school with great networking, with great accreditation. We have about 10,000 students overall. So you will get that small private university vibe, very small classrooms, about 20 people max. Flexible schedule, you will be able to pick your schedule. We have morning classes, noon classes, and night classes. So after you admitted for the first semester, your academic advisor will register you. But then starting from the second semester, you will be able to register in our workday system. And you will definitely be able to choose morning, noon, or night classes based on your lifestyle. Let's say if you're ready to do internship, you'll probably do it during the day. So there is an opportunity to take the night class from 6 till 10. So very flexible schedule, very convenient. Networking events with the Tampa Bay community. I already mentioned that several times. Office of Career Services, they're doing the great job. And they are responsible for establishing and keeping those relationships up and running. So they do a great job there. Location, right in downtown, as I mentioned, safety, walking distance, and an apartment, again, within walking distance, safe neighborhood, right in downtown. And our extremely competitive tuition, where everybody pays the same. No in-state, out-of-state international tuition. Everybody pays the same, $663 per credit hour in grad school. Couple words about graduate faculty again. 100% have PhD degrees or highest terminal degree available in their field. They have practical business experience. They are award-winning authors, researchers, and teachers. But the most important thing, they are here to teach you. They're here to assist. They're here to mentor you. So we are extremely proud of them. Office of Career Services, they work by individual appointments. They are responsible for our on-campus recruiting and networking. They have about 200 events through the year. And the coolest thing about them, even if you graduate, they still here for you. They are working for current students as well as alumni. So even after graduation, when you need your resume to be updated, or if you have questions, or if you want to attend the job fair that we have on campus, you just go participate. If you want to talk to them, you just schedule the walk-in hour, 30 minutes, and they are here for you even after graduation. So this is the partial list of companies that have hired UT graduates from the Office of Career Services. The good thing about it, all the companies are right here in downtown Tampa. And I also have median salary for 2019 graduates. Again, data received from the Office of Career Services. So totally worth mentioning when we talk about salary, because you definitely, when you choose the right school for you, you consider smart return of investment, right? So our 2-year MBA program tuition will be around $37,000 for the 2-year total tuition of the program. And MS programs, they have less credit hours. They will be around $28,000, $29,000, again, for 2-year program. And here you can see the salaries, annual salaries. So pretty smart return of investments, I would say. So a couple words about the MBA program. As I mentioned, we do not require work experience. So students who are not interested in a broader business degree, definitely do that. You can change your career. You can get that entrepreneurial skill. You can take your career to the next level. Definitely networking. So MBA, no work experience required, no degree in the related field. Everything will be part of the program. Our MBA was created for emerging leaders. So internship is a part of the program. You will work. So that's a pretty popular program that we have. This is a sample schedule for 2-year MBA program, just to give you an idea what are the courses you're going to take. So it's a little bit, like I mentioned, a little bit of everything: accounting, finance, leadership, management, marketing. So again, if you're not sure, if you 100% know business will be your field, but you're still not sure what program exactly, you can totally do general MBA. Or you can add one of 10 concentrations that we have in order to tailor your MBA according to your needs. So usually the way it works, concentration is the 4 elective courses from that particular field that you take during your last semester of your MBA, right before you graduate. As I mentioned, MBA or MS, if you have that question, MBA provides you with the general scope of business management skills, and Master of Science allows students to focus on the one functional area of business. So let's talk about the master's programs that we have for you. Again, they will give you depth of knowledge in that particular field. You will gain expertise in particular subject, and you will be able to apply knowledge immediately to profession. So Master of Science in Accounting, Finance, Marketing, Entrepreneurship, Cybersecurity, Information Technology Management, and Business Analytics. Those are the Master of Science programs that we have here for you. Couple words about Master of Science in Accounting. It prepares students for a professional career in accounting field, designed to satisfy educational requirements for the CPA exam. And we are hosting award-winning Beta Alpha C chapter on campus. Master of Science program, STEM approved program that we have. So we finally got the STEM approval, extremely proud. So Master of Science in Finance is a pretty popular program. Gives you practical financial management and modern valuation focus. We have the CFA exam support. After you're done with the program, you will be ready to take the CFA exam. You will have all the hours you need, all the classes that you need to take it. So we have that support for you. And some required areas are decision analysis, corporate finance, financial markets, investments, international finance, and valuation. Once again, Master of Science is a STEM approved program. MS in Marketing, extremely flexible program. You can customize to your career interest. You will have the ability to concentrate in specific areas of marketing by choosing elective courses. We have huge list of elective courses that you can choose from. Faculty have practitioner experience, extremely valuable resource for you. Multiple real-world projects throughout the curriculum. Master of Science in Information Technology Management. This is another STEM approved program. some features here qualify for higher salaries and leadership level roles. Learn from expert faculty and practitioners in UT, ACSB accredited Sykes College of Business. You will be able to customize the curriculum to fit your career goals and prepare for SAP, ERP, and PMP certifications in the field. And just keep in mind that ITM jobs will this is the growing field, and they will grow up to 20% by 2028. So the jobs are out there. And simple curriculum, just to give you an idea what are the courses you're going to take as a part of your Master of Science in ITM program. And once again, this is a STEM approved program. Master of Science in Entrepreneurship, very unique 12-month cohort-based program. So it was created for students who are considering opening their own business, or who already has something going on and they want to make sure it's successful and it's going to develop and be successful, as I mentioned. So you take one class at a time during your 5-6 weeks intersession. Very hands-on program, very intense. Each and every class you take will be based on your business ideas. So 3-5 minutes video pitching your business idea is part of the admission requirements for this program, Master of Science in Entrepreneurship. Extremely amazing networking. So you will be able to create lasting connections with fellow entrepreneurs, investors, and advisors. We also have incubator and accelerator programs as a part of this Master of Science program, where you can get hands-on experience working with early stage businesses and student entrepreneurs. And you always have this great opportunity to present to investors and potentially raise capital for your business at the end of the program. Master of Science in Cybersecurity, another STEM approved program. We have amazing UT Cybersecurity Lab that provides students with valuable hands-on experience with software and equipment used by professionals in the field. This program prepares students for professional security certifications and designations. We have two options here. You can choose non-thesis track and thesis track. So usually thesis track is for the students who are considering PhD as the next step, because the only difference here is you write a research paper at the end of the program, or you don't do it for non-thesis track. So non-thesis track is the most popular, because most of the students are just they are 100% focused on working after getting that Master of Science in Cybersecurity degree. Master of Science in Criminology and Criminal Justice, non-business related program. It will launch or advance your career in law enforcement, corrections, probations, parole, victim advocacy, and criminal justice management. We have fall spring intakes for all the programs, and you'll be able to graduate within 2 years. Again, it relates to all the business programs that we have. You can earn credentials to pursue doctoral studies or teach at the college level. And they also have thesis, non-thesis options based on your career goals. Master of Science in Instructional Design and Technology. This is great education program, STEM approved. It lays in the field of learning and human performance. So you pretty much take, I did this program myself 6 years ago. So what you do here is taking all the handwritten instructional material, curriculum if you're at university, so you can pretty much work everywhere after graduation, and you convert all the instructional materials into online format. Not from the IT standpoint, this is an educational program, so it's more about motivation. It's more about open learning environment, theories of cognition, so more theoretical kind of program. But again, STEM approved, 2-year degree in the field of education, extremely popular lately with especially with the COVID. Even the University of Tampa, they are working with the current students in this program they assist creating online classes or that hybrid component to the class materials. Oh, you can also earn the dual degree here at the University of Tampa. So by adding 24 credit hours in appropriate courses, you will just get 2 degrees. You can combine MBA with finance, accounting, marketing, and cybersecurity. And at the end, you will receive 2 diplomas, one for MBA and another one for that particular Master of Science program. You can save a lot of time and money if you're interested in getting a dual degree. Admissions requirements. So we have all the programs are approved as 2-year programs for international students, except entrepreneurship program. This is 12-month cohort based. Everything starts with online application on the website. We don't have deadlines. It's a rolling admission with 2 entry points. You can start in fall, end of August, and you can start in spring, which is the end of January. So start your online application, upload all the required documents. We don't need your official documents for admission. We will be able to make admission decision based on copies or unofficial documents. So make sure the bachelor's degree from accredited institution. If you have master's, MBA, definitely we need those grades as well. We're not requesting the WES evaluation. We will pretty much able to do everything here. But in case the transcript is very difficult, no credits, no courses, then we will definitely ask for WES evaluation. But if it's pretty straightforward, just make sure it's in English. That's all we need. And we will calculate your GPA on US scale out of 4 and do what needs to be done from our end. I would love to mention here that we do accept 3-year bachelor's programs from India. 2 requirements here. It should be from NAC accredited university grade A, and your grade's supposed to be in the 1st division. So this way we accept 3-year bachelor's degree. 2 professional reference forms, can be academic, can be professional. It's really up to you. Definitely your resume, personal statement, and GMAT or GRE score. We require that for all business programs. TOEFL, IELTS, or Duolingo for the language. So TOEFL 90, IELTS 6.5, and Duolingo 120. So seriously consider Duolingo. You take it from home, and this is the new edition. Again, thanks to COVID, we started accepting Duolingo for grad school. And if you're applying to Master of Science in Entrepreneurship, we need your 3-5 minutes video pitching the business ideas. So again, no deadlines for admission. It's a rolling admission and only copies for admission purposes. Tuition and fees, $663 per credit hour. Once you admit it, your academic advisor will create your personal plan of studies where you'll be able to see all the courses listed that you have to take in order to graduate, as well as your total tuition will be stated there as well. Each semester we add $450 mandatory health insurance fee. It's very important in US. You have to have health insurance, and the university is responsible for that. So we have our own health center, and you can use other hospitals in case you need it. So $450 each month for the health insurance, and $50 each semester student service fee. So this way your total MBA tuition will be about $37,000 and Master of Science program about $28,000-$29,000 based on your personal plan of studies. Financial aid that we have, totally worth mentioning. It's a graduate assistantship, the only financial aid we have for international graduate students. We have about 60 positions through the year. So the way it works, 2-3 months before semester starts, we take the list of all admitted students and we invite the qualified candidates. By qualified, I mean academically qualified. So we'll look at your GPA, we'll look at your grades, we'll look at your GMAT GRE score for sure, TOEFL, Ielts, Duolingo, and then we read your resume, your personal statement. So as the part of the graduate assistantship will partially cover tuition fee. It covers 36 credit hours of the program. Let's say for MBA is about 54, so 36 will be covered. You will have a little bit of leftover credits that you have to cover out of pocket. And some master's degrees, they are about 36, 38, 40 credits. So some masters can be covered pretty much fully by graduate assistantship. So partial tuition waiver, you also get stipend $1,500 each semester, so $3,000 per year, and you work on campus for 20 hours a week. So this is the graduate assistantship deal, and it's worth about $29,000, about $30,000 money-wise. So again, for academically qualified students, you don't have to apply separately. We will send you an invitation to apply. And yes, so closer to semester start, just make sure it's still rolling admission, as I mentioned, with no deadlines. But in order to be considered for graduate assistantship, you have to be in admitted status about a couple months before semester starts. So for spring semester that starts in January, you have to be admitted by the end of October, because if you're not, you will not be automatically qualified or considered for graduate assistantship. And for fall semester, the deadline is about end of June. So yeah, by the end of June, you have to be admitted in order to be considered for graduate assistantship. So this is pretty much it from my end. Please keep in mind you have application fee waiver when you apply through Shiksha. You can use Shiksha as the code or UT grad, doesn't really matter. We have both. So thank you for your time, and I am ready to answer the questions that you have.
Great, thank you so much, Maria. And it was indeed a very informative presentation. I'm sure the audience have gained a lot. But we still have certain queries. I would request the audience to start raising their hands in case you have a query or question that you want to ask Maria. However, in the meanwhile, we have certain questions that people have put in the chat. So the first one, we have Nitin with us, Nitin Kumar, and Nitin wants to ask, how can I apply for the master's degree program for fully funded scholarship in this university?
Absolutely. Thank you for the question. So as I mentioned, we have graduate assistantship and it's not fully funded. It's a partial tuition fee waiver. But like I said, for most of the master's programs, it's pretty much full ride. So 36 credit hours will be covered plus stipend. Again, we cannot call it 100%, but it's almost the whole of the program.
Great, thank you so much for the answer. The next question is from Nikhil, who wants to ask, how do the dual degree programs work?
Okay, thank you, Nikhil. So the dual program works the way you apply for dual program, and you can combine MBA with finance, accounting, marketing, and cybersecurity. So you start by taking all the courses for your MBA degree, and then at the end of the program, you will take additional 24 credit hours, and you get your Master of Science in accounting, marketing, finance, or cybersecurity. It works this way, but if you want to take just a separate master's program, it's going to be more than 36 credit hours for sure. But the way dual degree works is a lot of business core courses are pretty much the same for MBA and those 4 masters. That's why we waive them for you, and you just take 24 credits of the required courses from Master of Science in Accounting, finance, marketing, or cybersecurity. So it's, you save a lot of time and money. So if you just take MBA and then you come back to get your master's, it's going to be more credit hours. But dual degree, if you already made up your mind, absolutely do that. So yes, you just only adding 24 credits and you get your 2 separate diplomas, 2 separate degrees. Okay, thank you.
So Maria, there is some disconnection at this end, so I will take another question.
Thank you.
I see that Karthik Sai has raised his hand. So Karthik, I'm unmuting you now. You can ask your question from Maria. Karthik, please unmute yourself and ask.
Yeah, hello, can you hear me, sir?
Hi, Karthik. Yes, perfect. Thanks so much.
Yeah, hi, ma'am. Ma'am, I have a few doubts actually. So regarding the GRE test, so as you mentioned that in the presentation for a few old MBS, it would be requiring the GRE. May I just know what would be for the MS?
Yes, so we require GMAT or GRE. We accept both, so it's up to you. We do require it for MBA, for Master of Science in Finance, Accounting, Marketing, ITM, and Business Analytics. And we usually have the sliding scale with your GPA. So GRE about 303 in total will be enough to admit you, or GMAT about 500, 550, pretty safe score. But yes, we do require GMAT or GRE.
Okay. And one more thing, ma'am. So actually, I'm from a non-IT side, but if I want to pursue into an IT, so will there be any hurdles or something in admission, or if we just fulfill the GRE or and the IELTS, would it be enough?
Yes, absolutely. So we do not require a degree from the same field, so don't worry about it. That's why you just submit your transcript and then GMAT, GRE, TOEFL, IELTS, Duolingo, and you're ready to go. So once you fulfill the admission requirements, we will be able to admit you. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, one more doubt. That's the last doubt. So as you mentioned in the presentation that if someone who wants to get admitted in the fall, so he should be getting admitted by the June. So that means, ma'am, if the course starts in the month of September, so if he wants to avail the graduate apprenticeship, so does he needs to be in the university like by June itself?
Not in the university. You just get your acceptance letter. So
sorry. Okay.
Yes. So the fall starts end of August, and a couple months before semester starts, we will start inviting qualified students to apply for graduate assistantship. And since we only consider admitted students, so I just take a list of admitted students and see who is qualified in order to invite them. Yes, you have to be admitted at least before semester starts. You have to apply earlier, you have to submit all the documents, and you have to get your acceptance letter from us in order to be considered. Correct.
Okay, I mean, as I said that I don't have any relevant experience or the relevant bachelor's to me. I mean, though it's an like Bachelor of Engineering. Will this be a problem for the GMM?
Absolutely not. No.
Okay. Yeah. Thanks a lot.
Of course. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Karthik, for answering your question. I encourage all of you to raise hands to make it interactive and ask questions directly from Maria, and I will unmute you. So next question I'm taking, Maria, from Nikhil Singh. He has 2 questions. The first is, how will the dual degree program work? And what's the fee pattern like?
So the dual degree, once again, you take your MBA courses first, and then you add 24 credits from finance, marketing, cyber, or accounting. So the second degree of your interest. You just apply to dual degree, submit the same admission requirements, and instead of taking the whole degree after you're done with your MBA, you just take only 24 additional credits of required courses. So you save a lot of time and money by pretty much retaking prerequisites, business core courses. So this is going to be waived for your master's degree, okay? So it's going to be part of your MBA. So just adding 24 credits, you receive your both degrees, 2 diplomas, 2 degrees. Did I answer your question?
Yes, of course. Next question, I will unmute Bhavan Reddy. Bhavan, go on, please ask. Bhavan, unmute yourself and ask the question.
Hello, ma'am.
Hi.
Am I eligible to apply to the Masters in Computer Science program with 3 years of bachelor's?
In case your university is NAC accredited grade A and your grades are in the first division, then yes.
Yeah, ma'am, it's A-rated division and I've got grades. I've got 8.5 for CGPA.
Yes, yeah, you're totally eligible, yes. Then your 3-year degree is equivalent to 4-year bachelor's in US and you're good to go, yes.
Okay, ma'am. And like I had backlogs in the previous semesters, in the starting semesters. I've cleared all of them with 8.5 for CGPA. Does that matter for the admission? Like
No, it doesn't. No. If you retake the course, we just use the higher grade. We don't really pay attention at the backlogs.
Okay, ma'am. I've appeared, like I'm going to appear in the GRE test, Ielts, and with these grades, what are the other additional documents required to apply for the university?
Resume, personal statement, and 2 recommendation letters.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you. Is there an application fee waiver for the computer science program?
Absolutely, for all the programs. Yes, you have application fee waiver. You don't have to pay $40. And Jatin and Shiksha guys will definitely help you with that.
The code which is given here, UT grad.
Yes, you can use UT grad for sure. Yes.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Great. Thank you so much, Pawan, for your question. And next we have Ishwarya, who has raised the hand. Ishwarya, please go on, unmute yourself, and you can ask your question.
Good evening, ma'am.
Hi, thank you for joining us.
Ma'am, at present I am doing my bachelor's degree, BTech in aerospace engineering. Can I do MBA?
Yes. Yeah, you can do all the programs. Yes.
Ma'am, is there MS in aerospace engineering in University of Tampa?
No, we don't have that program. No.
Okay, thanks, ma'am.
Thank you so much. Thank you for your time.
Thank you so much, Ishwarya, for your question. And next we have Mefuzur. Mefuzur, I see you have asked a question. Just give me a moment. Let me. Yeah. I'm not sure if we have covered it yet. I had a network issue. So, is there any co-op option in my course module? And he wants to do MSc.
I don't really understand the question. Can you elaborate?
Mafuzur, you would have to elaborate the question. No, just elaborate the question and then put it in the questions tab again, and we'll definitely take it up. We also have Rahul Talreja. Rahul wants to ask, I have a bachelor's in business administration, so I don't have any technological knowledge. How difficult will MS in IT management be for someone with no technological knowledge?
Oh, this is a great question. Thank you so much. Since we do not require work experience or degree in related field, everything will be part of your program. So we are here to teach you from pretty much scratch, okay? So don't worry about it. Again, we cannot ask for advanced level of IT skills because we do not require degree in the same field. So no, it's not going to be hard. We have to consider that the students are extremely different. So we do understand we can have somebody right after bachelor's with absolutely unrelated program, or we can have somebody with like 5-6 years of work experience. So yeah, don't worry about it at all. You're totally eligible, and it's not going to be tough. We will start with very basic introduction courses, the IT level, and then gradually you take the higher level of everything, and you learn. So no, don't worry about it. We do not require special advanced IT skills to do the cybersecurity or ITM. No, we do not.
Great, thank you so much for the answer, Maria, and thank you for your question, Rahul. In case you have any more queries, any more doubts, you can always tell me and I'll unmute you. We also have Ramesh Babu with us. Ramesh, please go ahead and mute yourself and ask your question.
Hi, this is Ramesh.
Hey, Ramesh.
Yeah, I have a question which was similar to like one of the guy asked, like he had backlogs and something like that. I also had backlogs and it was like 10 years before, and I have 10 years of experience in IT. So now my age is 38, and I'm looking for masters in information management. I'm just thinking like the transcripts usually contain the first attempt marks, so which would not accumulate to generally it's a good GPA.
So yeah, that's why we ask for GMAT or GRE score. So we have a sliding scale with your GPA. So let's say GMAT 500 is pretty much enough to admit student with like 3.2 GPA out of 4, or in your case, if it's percentage, 60-65% is usually fine with GMAT 500. But if your GPA falls a little bit below that, we just need a higher GMAT or GRE to balance it. Of course, we have the minimum required GPA, but I just need to take a look. Apply because it's free. You don't have to pay application fee. Apply and send copies of your transcripts, and I'll take a look and let you know. Okay.
Okay. So are these STEM designated?
Yes, ITM is a STEM program. Correct.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
Great. Thanks so much, Ramesh, for your question. Next, we have Sakshi, who wants to ask the question. Sakshi, I've unmuted you. You can unmute yourself.
Hello, Maria.
Hi, Sakshi. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm good. Actually, you stated about the Ielts Toefl and an option that was Duolingo. So Duolingo is an application, and I have been on that application and studying a few languages from past 4 years. So can you just tell me like what score will be considered and what languages will be considered?
Of course, we need TOEFL 90, we need IELTS 6.5 as a required minimum, or Duolingo 120.
120.
Yes, 120 for the graduate school, correct.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Great. Thanks so much, Sakshi, for your question. Next, we have Mohammed Zishan, who has put in the questions in the chat. He says, I have 4 years bachelor's degree in civil engineering from NAC A-grade university with 8.6 CGPA. What are the other requirements to apply for this university for master's in civil engineering?
We do not have Master of Civil Engineering program. We don't have engineering programs at all. So with his degree, they can always apply to all the business programs or ITM or cybersecurity. We don't have engineering, unfortunately, but yeah, take the GMAT, GRE, TOEFL, IELTS, Duolingo, and apply to all the programs you're eligible to, all for applying all the programs that we have.
Great. Thank you so much for the answer, Maria. Zishan, I hope that answers your query. Next, we have Ashika. Ashika, please go ahead and mute yourself and you can ask your question now.
Hi, Maria. Ashika here.
Hey, Ashika, how are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Good, good. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I wanted to check if you have a master's in computer science course.
So we have a Master of Science in Information Technology Management. This is a computer kind of IT program. And we also have Master of Science in Cybersecurity. So those two are the most related to computer science. We do not have Master of Science in Computer Science per se. But yeah, those two are probably the closest.
Oh, okay. So for the information science, is the GRE must? Or
Yes.
is it waived?
No, we don't. We waive. Yeah, we require it. It needs to be submitted.
And for cyber security too.
So for cybersecurity, if you have certain grades and your GPA is the certain number and above, we're looking for 325 out of 4 and above. We waive the GMAT or GRE. So for cybersecurity, there is a GRE waiver. And yeah, again, once I see the application and documents, I will let you know if you're eligible or not. Mm-hmm.
Okay, sure. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Great. Thanks so much, Ashika, for the question. Next, we have Rahul. So Rahul, give me a moment. I'll unmute you and then you can go ahead and ask your question. All right. You're up.
Hello, ma'am.
Hey, Rahul, how are you?
I'm good, ma'am. How are you?
Good, good. Thank you. Thank you for asking.
Yeah, so my question is that I have a 3-year undergrad degree. So, like, what is the ideal time to apply? Like, do I have to get all the 6th semester result first, or I can apply in my final year when I'm in 5th semester?
You can apply during your final year. Yes, yeah. Five semesters of grades will be enough. So make sure we have this 5th semester, okay? Because 4 semesters is not enough grade yet. So yeah, once you have 5 semesters grades, you're ready to apply.
Okay, ma'am. So my university ranking is NAAC A+, and what is the first division according to the UT?
So I believe it's 62% or 60 and higher. I need to double check.
Okay, so if I have like 80%, am I enough, right?
You're fine. Yes, you're good.
Okay. Yeah. And the final question is that what are the on-campus job opportunities for international students?
Oh yeah, this is a great question. Thank you so much. So a lot of students, especially international, they do work on campus. So you can do 20 hours a week and we pay hourly. So yes, the pretty much all the departments are looking for student players. And at the same time, it gives you great networking opportunities. So yeah, it's not difficult to find the job on campus. Once you arrive during your orientation, we will give you more details and you'll be able to log into the portal with all the jobs listing on campus. And yes, yeah, you can start from your day. You apply there with through the portal and submit your resume. Yes, we have a lot of. In my office, I have about 5 students working, assisting me. So yep.
And ma'am, if I have 80% of marks, so what marks would I require in the GRE?
I would say about 300 is enough. 300 total, 305, something like that.
Okay. Okay, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Rahul, for your question. And now, this is the final question that we have from Manu. He wants to ask, is second semester or year cheaper than the first one?
No. So the way you pay tuition fee and you kind of budget for your degree, for your education here. So once we admit you, you have your personal plan of studies that has all the courses listed that you need to take and the total number of credits that you need to take. So let's say you need to take 40 credits in total to graduate, right, with your degree. So then it's pretty much up to you how many credits you take each semester. So you have to make sure you take 8 at least, because 8 means fully enrolled, but usually students take more, but it's up to you. So during summer as well. So you don't have to study as international student, but most of international students, since they're already here, they don't have much to do, so they study through summers. So your semester tuition fee will depend on the number of credit hours that you're registering yourself, okay? So let's say for the first you take 10, then you do simple math, 10 times 663 plus $450 health insurance plus $50 student fee. This is going to be total tuition for that particular semester. And next semester you take 16 credits and you do the same math. So it's pretty much up to you how much you pay per semester, but your total tuition, you will have it from since the moment we admit you. So you will know how to budget, how to plan, and then within those 2 years, if you're willing to graduate faster, you just take more classes per semester and definitely pay more, but again, it's the range of your total tuition, and you graduate faster, you can save some time, or you totally utilize full 2 years and spread all those courses and the credits within 2 years. So it's up to you. It's a very flexible schedule.
All right,
Okay.
great. Thank you
Yeah,
so
I
much,
hope I
Maria,
answered.
for the answer. Okay, I've just received 2 more questions. We are short on time. We just have around 3 to 4 minutes left. So let's quickly unmute Joseph. I'm unmuting you. You can ask your question. And Karthik, you're next. So Joseph, you can unmute yourself.
Hello, everyone. How are you?
Hey, doing good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm holding Bachelor of Science in Chemistry, and now I'm looking forward for Masters in Chemistry. I need to know about the English competence proof that you need, and also if the GRE also is applicable. Also, my GPA is 2.9. Should I be allowed to enroll Masters in Chemistry?
So thank you for the questions. First of all, we don't have masters in chemistry. So most of the master's program that we have are in the field of business. So no MS in chemistry, but if you're interested in something else that I talked about, you just, so the lowest GPA is 275. So you cannot go below 275. 2.9 is still fine. We just need a higher GRE or GMAT to balance it and be able to admit you, okay? But yeah, we don't have chemistry masters, unfortunately.
Thank you very much.
Of course, thank you. Have a great rest of your day.
Great, Joseph. Thank you so much for your question. Karthik, you're up. I'm unmuting you. You can unmute yourself and ask your question.
Hello. Yeah, hi ma'am. Yeah, sorry ma'am, this might be a repeated question. So previously when you're just answering to one of the colleague, you were telling that you might get a GRE waiver for the cyber security. Like if you, if you're falling under certain conditions, may not just know what would be for if I want to offer business analytics or the cyber security the same. Can I just know what would be
the conditions? Okay, yes, I understand. Thanks so much.
Yeah.
So yes, for cyber, the only program that has the GMAT waiver is the Master of Science in Cybersecurity. So ITM, we just require GMAT or GRE. It's required. We need that, so no waivers there. For cybersecurity, in case your GPA is 3.25 and higher, and you don't have C grades, it's just A and B grades on certain coursework. We're looking for particular courses, quantitative courses that will be able to substitute the GMAT or GRE requirement, like statistics, finance, something like that. So once we only see B grades higher, 325 GPA, we will be able to waive the GMAT or GRE for you. So again, submit application, send me a copy of your transcript, and I'll let you know if you're eligible or not. But it's only for Master of Science in Cybersecurity, okay? The rest of the programs, we do require GMAT or GRE score to admit you.
Understood. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Great. Thank you so much for the question, Karthik. And Maria, that would be the end of the Q&A session. Anything that you want to add or tell our audience before we end the webinar?
Oh, absolutely. I just wanted to thank you guys for your time tonight. Thank you for the great questions. And again, you have my email address. If you have more questions, just don't hesitate to contact me. We can schedule a Zoom call. We can contact through the email. I have WhatsApp number as well. So don't hesitate. And yeah, I'm here to help you finding the best school and the best program for you. Okay. So thank you once again.
Maria, can you please take us to the slide where you're showing your email address once so that students can take a note of that?
All right.
Yes, so this is the first, where is my first slide with my email address right here. So mpopel@ut.edu. So my first name, my last name, ut.edu. So please contact me if you have follow-up questions. I am more than happy to assist.
All right, I've also put the email address in the chat box in case someone wants to copy it. You can copy it from there as well. Okay, thank you so much, Maria, for taking out time and interacting with the audience today. I'm sure it was a really informative session and people have been able to solve a lot of their queries. All right, so, and above all, thank you to all our attendees who attended the webinar, took out time and made this webinar a success. Stay home, stay safe, stay healthy, everyone. Take care. Bye-bye. Thanks.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you, Maria. Happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you so much. Absolutely. Thanks. Bye, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye.